It was supposed to be an ordinary Monday morning at Bright Edge Marketing, a modern office in downtown Chicago. The glass walls reflected the early sunlight, and the aroma of freshly brewed coffee filled the air. Everyone was busy preparing their weekly reports, except Ethan Cole, the 34-year-old CEO, who found himself distracted by something he couldn't control anymore. That something was Maya Reynolds, the newest addition to the creative department. She was 25, smart, humble, and had a presence that seemed to light up the entire floor. Ethan wasn't the kind of man who mixed emotions with business. He was known for his discipline, confidence, and emotional restraint. But since the day Maya joined, his focus had started to crumble. She wasn't like the others. No fake smiles, no desperate attempts to please the boss. She worked quietly, stayed late, and treated everyone with kindness. Ethan often caught himself watching her during meetings, admiring how she spoke with calm authority. It scared him, because for the first time in years, his heart was leading instead of his head. One evening, when most employees had left, Ethan noticed Maya still at her desk, working on a client pitch. He walked over, trying to act casual. "You're still here?" he asked softly. She looked up, surprised but smiling. "Almost done. I just want this presentation to be perfect." Ethan nodded, impressed. "That's what I like about you, Maya. You care about the work." There was a brief silence. Their eyes met, and for a second, the world outside that glass office disappeared. The city lights flickered behind them, but neither moved. Ethan's heartbeat quickened. He stepped back, forcing himself to break the moment. "Well, don't stay too late. You deserve some rest," he said, leaving before his voice betrayed him. That night, Ethan couldn't sleep. He lay in bed, thinking about her. The way she tucked her hair behind her ear. The way she smiled when talking about ideas. The way she made the office feel alive. He knew it was dangerous, falling for someone who worked under him. But the more he tried to fight it, the deeper he sank. Days turned into weeks. Their interactions grew warmer, filled with unspoken emotions. A lingering glance during meetings, a quiet laugh in the hallway, a coffee left on her desk with a small note, "For your all-nighter." People in the office began to notice. Whispers spread. Ethan tried to keep his distance, but emotions don't follow rules. Maya, too, started feeling something she couldn't name. She admired his strength, his confidence, and the way he treated everyone with respect. But she also sensed the weight in his eyes, like he was carrying something he couldn't share. One Friday evening, after a long client event, Ethan offered to drop Maya home. She hesitated but agreed. The ride was quiet, filled with unsaid words. When they reached her apartment, she turned to him. "You've been distant lately," she said gently. "Did I do something wrong?" Ethan looked at her, conflicted. "No, Maya. You did everything right. That's the problem." She frowned. "What do you mean?" He sighed deeply, running a hand through his hair. "You make me forget who I am supposed to be. The boss, the leader, the man in control. Around you, I just lose that control." The honesty in his voice made her heart race. "Ethan," she whispered. He shook his head, forcing a sad smile. "I can't cross that line, Maya. It wouldn't be fair. To you, to me, or to this company." Before she could respond, he said softly, "Good night," and drove away, leaving her staring after him, torn between admiration and heartbreak. The following weeks were difficult. Ethan buried himself in work, avoiding eye contact, keeping things strictly professional. Maya respected his distance, but felt the ache of something unfinished. Their conversations became shorter, colder, more formal. But the tension never truly left. It lingered like a quiet storm waiting to break. Then came the annual company retreat, a 2-day event in a lakeside resort. Everyone was excited, but Ethan dreaded it. Being near her again, outside the office, felt dangerous. On the first night, after the group dinner, a power outage darkened the entire resort. People laughed and lit candles, and somehow Ethan found himself walking outside, only to find Maya sitting by the lake, staring at the reflection of the moon. "Couldn't sleep?" he asked. She smiled faintly. "Guess not. The silence feels peaceful." He sat beside her, maintaining distance. The water shimmered softly under the moonlight. For a moment, neither spoke. Then she said quietly, "You keep running away from something that might not even be wrong." He looked at her, startled. "You think this isn't wrong?" She met his gaze fearlessly. "I think falling for someone isn't wrong. What we do with those feelings, That's what defines us." Her words struck deep. Ethan felt the walls around his heart cracking. He turned toward her. "You have no idea how hard I've tried to forget you." "Then stop trying," she whispered. The world seemed to stop. Their faces were inches apart. And for the first time, Ethan didn't pull away. The kiss was soft, hesitant, but real. It was the kind of kiss that carried years of loneliness, fear, and longing. When they finally broke apart, neither spoke. Both knew the line had been crossed, but neither regretted it. The next morning, things were different. They didn't act like lovers. They acted like two people who had found something too fragile to expose to the world. Back at the office, Ethan called Maya into his room. "I've made a decision," he said. "I'm transferring you to our New York branch. It's a promotion. You'll lead the creative division there." Maya froze. "You're sending me away?" He looked pained. "I'm setting you free. You deserve to grow, to shine, without whispers, without judgment. You deserve to be loved without guilt." Tears welled in her eyes. "And what about you?" He smiled sadly. "I'll be fine. Maybe some love stories aren't meant to end in togetherness. Maybe they're just meant to remind us that we're still capable of feeling." She nodded, tears slipping down her cheeks. "Then thank you for reminding me." Months later, Maya thrived in New York. Her career blossomed, her confidence soared. Yet, some nights, when she looked at the Chicago skyline from her new office window, she thought of him, of that man who loved her enough to let her go. Ethan, on the other hand, remained the same on the outside, calm, disciplined, successful. But deep inside, he carried her memory like a secret melody, soft, beautiful, and painful. He never reached out, never called, but whenever he saw her name in company reports, a quiet smile crossed his lips. Love had changed them both. It taught them that not every connection has to end with forever. Some love stories end with growth, some with peace, and some, like theirs, with silent respect for what could have been. Because sometimes, love isn't about having someone. It's about becoming someone better because of them. And that's exactly what they both did.